Hello everyone, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, back on another video here today, and we're going to talk about the playoff teams that I did not go over the last time we covered this channel. Starting with the game that I lost in the first round of the playoffs, Chase the Dream versus Bijan Al Gib. Super flex league, took a chance, put Jameis Winston in. He cost me pretty big. I mean, if he gets 30, he probably wouldn't get 30 points, so I probably would still lost. But either way, he had Lamar Jackson. He had very good scores outside of him, just fine. Meanwhile, none of my players did immediately well, and none of them really did anything. So it's just unfortunate. All of my players, Lamar Jackson was really the difference maker here. Because when Lamar Jackson goes for 25 and I have a competent quarterback, this game could have been a little bit different. Either way, though, not here complaining. It's whatever. It happens. It's fantasy football. Jonathan Taylor, obviously, with the fumble loss hurts. Not getting the touchdown. So, that's another, 8 points lost there. Plus, if you had, again, competent quarterback with 15 points, 23 points, all of a sudden it's looking like an 8-point game. Still well lost, though. Again, across the board, it just was unfortunate. He's an okay team. I don't think he's going to go very far in the playoffs. I think this was a very winnable game for me. It just didn't happen. Oh, well, oh, well. We'll take a look at the other games too. We can look at the playoffs currently, playoff bracket. Let's look at the scoreboard. Let's do that. Winners bracket. So let's talk about the two teams. We can talk about the other games, other teams, I guess, if we want to. That's not a big deal. We'll talk about this team. So Taylor Swift's boyfriend's the other guy I was kind of competing with to get in, and then New York Modern Warfare was doing pretty good. Very good, close game by them. Baker, James Conner, Sincere McCormick, CeeDee Lamb, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Daniels, Chiefs. I mean, this was a damn good team. I mean, this is pretty good. Sincere McCormick is the outlier here, but he has Kenneth Walker if he comes back. Tony Pollard is an easy start. Bucky Irvin when he's healthy, good start. Either way, New York Modern Warfare does have a pretty good roster. In all fairness to Taylor Swift's boyfriend club, very good roster from him as well. Juwan Jennings, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Derrick Henry, Patrick Mahomes. Just not a good week for him. Aaron Rodgers was his most points, which is crazy. So if his players actually like Derrick Henry and Mike Evans, Juwan Jennings, or whoever else produced just a little bit more, easily could have won this game. Honestly, very scary team, eliminated very early. This team not as scary. He's got a good roster, very solid roster, but I don't think it's anything to be scared about. It definitely is like the least likely to make going forward. But we will see. Going back to the scoreboard, looking at the other teams for this week, we'll look at all the matchups for Week 16. Boom, bada, bing. Here we go. We have, again, the guy we talked about from the New York Modern Warfare versus Gorilla G Gang. Modern Warfare already has 7.5 points from Cortland Sutton playing. So, take that as you will. And 3 points from Gorilla Gang from his punter. So, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, James Cook, Malik Neighbors, Jalen McMillan, Brock Bowers, Roman Dunze, Aiden O'Connell. It gets very underwhelming in the bottom, after the top four. But not too bad. This actually could be a pretty good game because Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, James Conner, Bucky Irvin, CeeDee Lamb are all very, very good as well. Kenneth Walker, if he doesn't play, then he's putting in Tony Pollard or Kendry Miller. Could be okay either way, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. I thought Kenneth Walker wasn't supposed to play, but we'll see, I guess. I think the New York Modern Warfare could low-key kind of take it. Josh Allen is going to be kind of a big determiner. If he has a good game, I think he could be good. Saquon, he's scary all the time. Brock Bowers could have a big game. Jalen McMillan is not necessarily a cone just yet. Aiden O'Connell could have at least 10 points. It's going to be close, actually. What's the projection? 137 to 131? It's saying Gorilla's going to win. I would kind of give my head nod to New York more. Maybe it's because of matchups, but maybe Gorilla, Saquon and Josh Allen are kind of determiner maker here. Gorilla G Gang has probably going to take the win here, but man, it's going to be damn close. That doesn't matter. And then you got Bijan versus Squilliam Taint Ticklers. Another good game, but another damn good roster. Jalen Hurts, Devon Achane, Josh Jacobs, A.J. Brown, Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews, G.G. Moore, Caleb Williams, Packers, and moving on. I think this team wins it all. That's a damn good roster. Holy shit. Easily with the matchups wins this week because Lamar Jackson, Bijan, T. Higgins is pretty much all you got to worry about, and everything else kind of sucks. The depth here is not great. I think that Squilliam takes it. Bijan probably takes the loss here, and I think Squilliam takes the win all the way. I think that this is the best roster by far, and definitely has the one that has the most chance of winning. So I like this team. Let's go with Squilliam Taint Ticklers to take the dub. Then moving on to Swift Justice, that league. So it was a 6-man. No, it was just a 4-man. My bad. I'm just an idiot. So we'll talk about the 1 and 4 seed. Get Swifty. He has a pretty damn good roster. Josh Allen, Garrett Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Chase Brown. I mean, that's a loaded roster. It's 10 man, so take that in mind. Lamar, Devontae, Tyreek, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon. I think it's too little, too late for this guy. I'll be honest. He has a decent roster. I think anywhere else, this could be a possibility for him to win. I think Get Swifty has just a better roster up to down. I think he has more consistency, and I think could easily take a dub. Pretty good depth, too. Not too bad. DeAndre Swift and Jacoby Myers and Alvin Kamara, obviously, with his 3 pieces, possibly. Not too shabby. Looking at the other matchup here for the 2 and 3 seed, it's going to take a lot to really beat that team. Let's look at the 3 seed. First, Jalen Hurts, Amon-Ra, Nico Collins, James Conner, Tajay Spears this week, A.J. Brown, Jalen McMillan. Does he have Tony Pollard by any chance? He is not. But he does have Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown. Damn, but he feels bad for not putting Bo Nix in. I guess he has Jalen Hurts, so I mean, he's probably fine. So Brian Robinson normally goes in for Tajay. I guess Tajay leading the charge here against Indianapolis is definitely a better call. And then we got Joe Burrow, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase. Damn, that's a good stack. Holy fuck, no wonder he has 10 wins. Bucky Irvin, Rashad White. He's going triple Tampa Bay here. Wow, that's against Dallas is a pretty good bet. This is going to be a close game too. I'm going to give it to the Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase stack and Bucky Irvin, Rashad White, Mike Evans stack. But, man, that's a risky play. What's his depth look like? Justin Herbert, Trey McBride. He's Josh Downs normally. JSN. He's benching JSN for George Kittle. I guess that's fine. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Dude, that's shady. I don't know. I think James Grant's team actually takes this, but I think he does lose to the number 1 seed of Get Swifty. Pretty damn good matchup here, though. I like it. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. This is a good league. Then we have the 16-man standard scoring league, which I think the playoffs started last week, so we could look at the results there, see how that went for everybody. So we'll go to week 15 real quick. Can I go to the matchups? Yeah, here we go. So we got Saudi won. Saudi won against Steelheads, who won. So Saudi had won. And he had Matthew Stafford, Raheem Mostert, DeAndre Swift. And this is 16-man standard scoring, let that be known. Quentin Johnson, T.J. Hawkinson. I mean, not like a great roster. And then you got Russell Wilson, Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, Jameson Williams, Malik Neighbors. I mean, that team's awful. That team's awful. Yeah, no, this is the battle of the poverty right there, it looked like. Then we get Taylor Made with 116 points versus, oh my God, this guy didn't have anybody. 116 to 29. It was a slaughter. Lamar Jackson put up 46 by himself. Jerry Jeudy was pretty good. Justin Jefferson was pretty good. Brian Robinson was pretty good against a bunch of backups, essentially. Devon Achane and Isaiah Pacheco were basically the only true starters. Adam Thielen, I guess, and Bill Levis are starters, just not very good ones at that time. Wow, 20. That was a slaughter. That was a pure fucking slaughter. Not even pretty. Fantasy Easy and Taxum. Bo Nix versus Bryce Young, pretty okay. Montgomery against Chuba, pretty okay. Najee versus Sincere, pretty okay. Mike Evans then just destroyed Darnell Mooney, which is unfortunate. Then Jawan Jennings versus Jamar Chase, not that much of advantage for Jamar Chase there. George Kittle, Pat Freiermuth again, not much difference there. Garrett Wilson, Jaleel McLaughlin. Garrett Wilson was obviously better. Kickers and defenses were nothing. I mean, yeah, that was just across the board better for Fantasy and Easy, but both those rosters were not too bad. It was just a very unfortunate week for Taxum. Honestly, could have done pretty well because Chuba, I think, is a good advantage. I think Jaleel McLaughlin's normally a pretty good play, but I think he would have lost no matter what here or in the second round. So Fantasy and Easy did take the dub there. Not sure yet versus White Walker North. These are two powerhouse teams from what I remember as well throughout the whole season. So very, very interesting game, 151 to 121, which I think those are the highest scoring. Both of them were the highest scoring. So it's very crucial that we see White Walker down here. Josh Allen, though, had his insane game. James Conner had an insane game. Everybody else just did fine. Those two alone pretty much carried the team at 75 points. But Jordan Love, James Cook, A.J. Brown did not let up the fight. Everybody else did, though. I guess Kansas City defense also did pretty good. But Brock Bowers didn't have a game. Jacoby didn't have anything. Chris Rodriguez wasn't anything. Probably just not enough depth here. That's probably what it came down to. Not sure yet. This is a damn good team. That's probably the best team easily, because that's like three solid starters from Bucky, Brees, and James and then JSN and Xavier Worthy are not too bad receivers. Trey McBride is a tight end. That's a damn good team. That's probably taking the dub throughout the weeks, though. And then let's look at week 16 and the current matchups for all the playoff teams, I guess we do face off in games. That's kind of weird. So, okay, I'm going to guess. Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, so week 15, who are the winners? Fantasy Easy, not sure yet. Tailor Made, CZ Taylor made. Wait. Week 17 begins. When's it? What? I'm so confused. They didn't set up a matchup here. They didn't set the matchups. Right? Because I mean, this is just not right. Yeah, B Mafia versus Fantasy easy, and then Not Sure Yet versus Garbage Disposal. That's kind of weird. Okay. Boom. We're just gonna open both these because the game center is not right. B Mafia versus Fantasy easy. Or I'm just an idiot. That could also be the fact. I probably just ignored it. Joe Burrow, oh, there was 2 teams on bye. I forgot about that. So that's where I went wrong because this is a semifinal. See, okay, I'm just an idiot. Joe Burrow, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Khalil Shakir. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Bo Nix, Najee Harris, Algier, Mike Evans, Shawan Jennings, Kittle, Wilson. Huge that Bo Nix got 25 points. This team might eke out a win just because of that advantage here, because otherwise it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a dog fight. I think that Joe Burrow being B Mafia still takes the win on this left side here, but damn, that right side could very well, with Bo Nix getting 25 points, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Depth-wise, I mean, it's about what you would expect from both these teams. I kind of like Fantasy Easy to take the dub here, but B Mafia is probably still going to win. Then looking at the other game, Not Sure Yet versus Garbage Disposers. Yeah. So this game, Josh Allen, James Conner, the stack team versus Brock Purdy, Kyron Williams, Chase Brown, DJ Moore, DK Metcalf, Derrick Henry. Holy crap. Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, and Derrick Henry are 3 running backs is insane. Dude, I don't know who to pick here. This is actually insane. 3 teams are stacked here. I thought there wouldn't be another team better in this, but I think this team might be easily better in this. I think they get the dub this week. Ooh, but I think Derrick Henry might be the possibility of either throwing or winning this game. Because I don't think anybody explodes on the left side except maybe Josh Allen. Meanwhile, I think Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Brock Purdy, Derrick Henry, not Derrick Henry, top 3 basically, could easily pop off. I think I take Garbage Disposers to win this. I think I take the right side here, and I think they can win in Week 17 too. I mean, what's the other team look like again? Mike Evans, Najee Harris. I think they win it all. Oh, sorry, this is the team. B Mafia versus Garbage Disposers would be a movie. Dude, so it's a 2 seed against the 1 seed. I mean, that's okay. That makes sense now. I think I'd take the 2 seed all the way, though. Man, it's tough, though. No, I think the matchups of Bengals are pretty hard, though. Oh, man, that's a tough one. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you all did enjoy the video. That was me kind of going over the rest of the leagues. So we'll kind of just be going over the last couple of leagues that I'm in for the next couple of weeks. And then we'll talk about some other content here in the future. See y'all in the next video.